Welcome to Jax Leaders, Secrets to Success. Today joining me in the studio is Dr. Jason DuBois with Hybrid Remedies. Dr. DuBois, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. Why don't you tell everybody what you do?
Well, my career now is focused on helping people get better naturally. I started a company a little over 8 years ago. It's called Hybrid Remedies, and we design remedies that are very, very effective. We have two, one that helps with the immune system and another one that's for seasonal allergies.
How do your products differ from what's on the market now?
I think a lot of the big difference is that we put a lot of research and development to our products. So a lot of companies will come out with maybe 10 products a year. A lot of products are very similar to others. We spend a lot of time in R&D. So for example, HybridCR, we spent 5 years researching and developing it before we launched it. Actually did a clinical trial on it as well. So we want to make sure that the remedies that we put out are very effective and also very safe.
Well, that sounds fantastic, and I know people are moving more towards holistic health and natural remedies, so this is fantastic, and I for one, am very interested in your allergy product. How is it that different? Because I know some allergy products on the market today make me very sleepy. Yours being natural, does that avoid that?
So with HybridCR, which is this yellow version of our products, very popular because it works very fast in 20 minutes. A lot of people that maybe want to get off some of the popular over-the-counter remedies like Claritin and Allegra have been very successful. The difference with our remedy is that we focus on balancing the immune system, because at the end of the day, your allergies are really about how your immune system is reacting to the pollen or pet dander, which are two common allergies.
Definitely. Well, how does it one fit all, right? So, because isn't it everybody's allergies different? How does that help everybody?
Right. It does help work on the immune system, but also helps balance histamine. So if you look at like your classic antihistamine drugs like Benadryl, Claritin, they only focus on that one level.
I see.
And what HybridCR does really well is help balance out the immune response. So we find that it works very well for just about everyone.
Well, I am anxious to try it. Absolutely. Will it help? Would it help? Do you have any product that, I love animals, I'm allergic to all animals. Do you have any products that help with that?
So that's going to be the HybridCR.
Okay.
So a lot of pet lovers, they love their dog, they love their cats, but they don't realize they actually have allergies to the very pet dander of the pet they love so much.
Okay, so that will help me.
That's the one you want to use, yes.
Fantastic. All right, well, let's talk about you and your background a little bit. How did you come into this work? Tell us all about you.
Oh, I often joke because my career started as a clinical pharmacologist. So I worked for a world-renowned healthcare institution here in Jacksonville. I specialized in immunology and solid organ transplant. And I helped thousands of patients get what we used to call a new lease on life by giving them a new liver or kidney, heart, or lung, and really enjoyed that. The irony of my story is that I was not a big believer in natural. In fact, I often describe myself as like the Darth Vader of natural, right? So I didn't believe in it, and it wasn't until I started researching it I started to change my opinion about it, so much so that I left my career behind to start Hybrid Remedies.
That's fascinating. What prompted you to start doing research about it if you were so against it?
Oh, it was really my patients. So a lot of my patients would undergo an organ transplant and they'd come to me for advice, and a lot of them would want to start a new, healthier lifestyle, and they'd want to incorporate vitamins or minerals or herbs. They wanted to know if it was safe, and that's really where it started. It started with me just learning about naturals and helping my patients.
Well, good for you, because I know a lot of medical doctors, they went through all the schooling and they just think one way.
They do.
Good for you for learning from your patients and seeing what they wanted and going a different path.
Yeah, it was a big leap, but it's been successful.
Clearly. So let's talk about success a little bit. What do you think are your key factors to success?
Just persistence. Basically you want to pick something that you love, because it's going to get very, very difficult. Anything that's worthwhile doing is going to be hard to do, and you're going to come into a lot of challenges. So make sure that you love what you're doing, and then you just have to keep moving forward. You're going to encounter lots of obstacles, but if you love what you're doing, you push through them.
I mean, can you look back at your career and think about one of the best decisions you've made in your career?
The best decision is just picking something where you are helping other people. It's the greatest reward. When you can find a passion where you're giving your time and talents to help someone, that's the best thing. And that's kind of been my whole career. When I was a pharmacist, it was about helping people get better using my talents there. And now I get to use my same talents to do it naturally. So that's what I would advise people, is try to find a way to help other people.
That is good advice. And yesterday was Mother's Day. So my last question for you will be, what is the best advice your mom has given you?
Oh, just don't give up. Don't give up. Even when things look down, just keep pursuing, keep going forward. And if you're passionate about it, it will turn around.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming into the studio and sharing all the information. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure. If you'd like to learn more about Dr. DuBois and Hybrid Remedies, you can go to iwantabuzz.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.